So it turns out that if we are not making clear offers and clear requests, we might be manipulating. What about manipulating source? So when we are thinking that our life should be better, that we don't deserve our circumstances, or we don't understand why we have our circumstances, it could be that what we're doing is manipulating. And we're saying, I was a good girl or I was a good boy, and therefore I should get blah, blah, blah. Well, does that work? Or as Dr. Phil, I've heard, says, haven't watched him myself, but that he may say, how's that working for you? So it turns out that we learned a lot of manipulation when we were growing up, most of us. And we've been manipulating our way through life until we learn to make clear offers and clear requests, even of source, even of the universe. Hi, I'm Fran Gallagher. I'm your guide to relationships, meditation, and intuition. So recently it occurred to me that what if what we're doing in relationships is we're developing our will opposite another person because they might want certain things that conflict with us, or they may not agree with us, or we may not agree with them. And so we're learning to use our will within a relationship. And when we do that, we're practicing using our will and learning how to desire and get our desires met by the universe. I just have really gotten clear about how unclear we all are. I don't know about you, but I walk away from conversations not really sure what was just said. It's usually that I'm thinking that about the other person, but of course it's got to be that I'm doing it too. What if we could just really develop clarity within ourselves about what our desires are, and then present those desires to Source? What if we could do the same in our relationships? And whether it's asking for life itself from Source, something that important, uh, or asking for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from somebody we're around, what if we just started to develop clarity in our desire, the experience of desire when we want something, and then the experience of going about getting it or asking for it? Of course, in some situations, we're the one providing ourselves with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or we're the one making the choice to stay alive, to stay healthy, to take care of ourselves, or to make a decision that will allow us to be safe. Of course, we don't always realize that we might be exposing ourselves to greater risk than we intend. And then again, isn't that manipulation? I've been good, so I deserve to take this risk. Great, I hope that works for you. What I have noticed about myself is that when I feel that the risk is too great, then I'm right. Sometimes I don't go out because it feels like I'm a little too uncertain, I'm too wobbly, I'm not centered and grounded enough, and I don't have a hold of life force enough that I ought to be out in the world. Other times I feel invincible. So perhaps you get those swings also. But I really want myself to start to see, where am I really practicing manipulation, and where am I showing up in a really straightforward way to want what I want, to experience my desire, and frankly express my desire through my thoughts, my feelings, my actions in the world, so that all of it lines up and is clear and purposeful. I'm hoping that for you also. So thank you for joining me. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, and the spiritual process is a path of unfoldment. It has intelligence. You got this.